Did it go down?
I will check in a second. Yeah, it's saying most recent video.
Oh no.
Oh, it's still on intermission.
It's still on intermission? Sorry,
Yeah.
everyone. Okay. Ooh, that was odd. Shoot, sorry about that, guys. I guess we had a weird little internet hiccup. It's been like hicking up off and on with all this like storm shit that's been going on.
Makes sense.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Dread. Sorry, Gruta. Sorry, Bear. Sorry, Paper. Sorry, Zacher. Ah. Anyway, if you guys want a chance to win a copy of Tailspire, enter Guava into the chat. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back for realsies.
Welcome back. Oh, did something happen on the stream?
Yeah, we had a little hiccup, I think, but now it's back. Also, I was waiting to take my potion until I sat back down. I've got some of this fine scotch here that you got me.
Oh.
I'm trying to savor it. I don't want it to be squandered. But it's time to have a little treat.
It is time.
It is time. Cheers, everyone.
I'm so excited for this. I made a smoothie, actually, to take this one.
Ugh. A smoothie?
Yeah. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sounds like she took a roughie.
That one took a detour.
What kind of smoothie?
I made a banana smoothie with lots of Nutella, a little bit of peanut butter, some cinnamon, and some honey. And
Ooh.
yes.
That sounds divine.
Nice.
Should be good with a little whiskey.
Does anyone remember Blink 182?
Yes.
Oh,
I've never heard of them.
Blink
27, of
182!
course.
I just thought of the song "Feeling This" randomly. That one. I'm feeling this.
Winter, can you check Twitter for me really quick?
Yeah.
I need you to see something really funny.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Is it the Gale picture?
Yes.
Twitter.
So I'm back and I got hot fries, so you know it's about
With
to get
his
real.
strength of 9?
Hot
8?
chip.
I think his strength is an 8.
Hot fries.
He put his fists up. Baby, what is you doing?
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm back. What happened?
Who has
We
that?
were all
Nothing.
definitely
We
not
all
talking
died.
about you. We said nothing bad about you at all.
You left
Oh,
and then
good.
we TPK'd the whole party.
We had to eat
Yeah.
flock to survive. We were at a rush.
Aw.
Sorry. Looks like we're having
No,
trouble
I would not
ending
eat flies. What the fuck?
Goodness gracious.
it. Little mutton chop.
No.
Oh.
Mutton chop. That's sheep.
Where's
Oh,
my
well.
chapstick?
Close
I ask
enough.
myself this
Close
question like
enough.
It's
10 times a
cousin
day.
Austin Pfeffer.
Little lamb chop.
Oh, it's all. You guys want to know where I put my chapstick?
Kidding.
I laid it against my monitor. One of my
Oh.
monitors. There's like enough
Oh.
of a dent where I put it there, and I don't know why I did that, but I found it.
Is chapstick a cannoli? I mean, I guess.
No, no,
anything.
my Carmex.
Anything
It's
can
my
be.
Carmex.
Apparently it's a cannoli.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's,
not.
that's very much an Andy query.
Listen, anything is a cannoli if you want it to be.
No.
Just take a
I
bite.
wish I had a cannoli right now. Those are delicious.
Flocks
If
is
you
a
believe
cannoli.
hard
we
enough
eat him to
that your computer is a cannoli and you take a bite, you'll taste cannoli.
Oh.
You'll taste the cannoli.
Flocks, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe.
You are the most edible character here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah!
Oh yeah,
Bar
he
none.
is.
The most edible character we've met so far. What if we meet a
Uh-oh.
giant ice cream cone?
No,
Then
we're
that would be
Keep
the
it
most
away from
edible
Steve.
character.
If we run
I
out of
think
food,
Bill
first of
Rabbit-
all, you
No.
have the Flox has the latest connection to the party. He's the most edible character. I'm just saying, if we were to run out of food, Flox is probably gonna get eaten.
He
first.
is the closest to like an actual game animal.
We
We'll
are
tell
not
them-
eating flocks.
You know,
A rabbit.
But
we'll tell them back at the Vale that you died a hero.
Oh.
Will y'all stop playing Smash Pass or Eat with Flocks? Poor little rabbit.
stew.
Rabbit stew. I know. That's what I was thinking. Listen, we're not gonna do it unless the situation comes down to it.
Right, we won't do it unless we have to.
Alright guys, with 10 seconds
want
left, we're
to.
gonna be wrapping up this here giveaway. Thank you everyone for entering. If you haven't yet and you want to, be sure to type guava in this damn chat.
Oh, artsy.
I'm gonna
No,
type
last
guava. I'm
second.
just kidding.
Ooh, Artsy coming in hot.
Hi, Artsy.
Hi Artsy!
Oh,
And there it is. So I will spin the giveaway wheel in just a moment, but before I do, quick thank you to Tailspire, because I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but these keys that we're giving away are from Tailspire for us to do with what we please. And we thought, what better way to do with them than just give them out to the lovelies.
hell yeah.
Thanks, TS.
So thank you for this. And now courtesy of them, let me see. Roll it! Ah, there it is! Zacher won!
Zacher!
Hey.
Thank you so much for entering. Artsy, good luck with your
Congrats.
game. Sweet, Zacher, after the session, I will DM you your key. Thank you very much for entering, and congratulations.
Woohoo.
We hope you enjoy your copy of Tailspire.
Yippee!
Yippee! So, did everyone take their potions?
No,
I am
I'm gonna
working
take
on
mine
mine.
alone.
because I don't have to.
We just had the one, right?
Poor
At the
little
beginning of break.
Yeah, just a one. I took it with this
did you
nice
You
scotch.
hear that one?
Yeah, that was good.
Let's go. Whoom.
Oh, I already did over break. Lest you not worry.
Did you do 2 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Alright.
do 3 of them?
I've
No, I did
got
not.
my eye on you.
Oh,
No,
really?
you don't.
You didn't do
Would
3
you
of
like
them.
to?
No, I did not do 3 of them.
Why don't you wait 2 minutes and 45 seconds? What?
I'm not going to take that one.
So, as we reconvene, you all do whatever business you would like to tend to here in the town before you pick up and leave. Is the party now setting off, following numbers to what they believe to be north?
No, I wanna
No,
talk,
we're meeting at the tree.
Okay,
wanna-
meeting at the tree.
I want to talk to this bloody dragon.
If you're not at this tree right fucking now.
We're at the tree. We're at the tree.
Only Numbers is at the tree.
Wait, how much time
Oh, I
passed?
thought we were role playing.
I just
we
saw
leaving, like,
fucking Phlox
now?
go, "Meow."
I lost him.
Wait,
Are we leaving now, or what's the timing of all this?
You're meeting up at the tree at noon.
Yeah, can anybody hear
Are
me?
you?
Am I talking
Hello?
to myself?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
can hear Alvara.
I can hear you. I just answered you.
Oh, I didn't catch that at all. It cut out.
Oh.
We're not doing nothing till we meet at the tree.
You're not doing nothing.
I am doing the spirit session.
Yeah,
the
that
hell
was
is Phlox's
happening, and then I
mini?
wanted to do the
I don't know. I lost him.
dragon thing.
Here you go. I found him for you.
Oh, thanks.
We're missing one more. Alvaro, are you not joining them at the tree?
Well, what is going on right now? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I just said they're meeting at the. It's 12 o'clock. You guys are meeting at the tree.
Oh, well, Humi wanted to do the thing, and I thought Mina was going to search houses, and I wanted to do the dragon.
We're gonna skip over just like the basic mundane stuff, and just if there's anything important you want to do before you leave, go ahead and tell me. But otherwise, you're meeting at the tree.
I wanted to talk to Umbre.
Okay. You want to use your ability?
Like, that's not mundane. She wants to talk to the dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't say that was mundane.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant by that stuff. I was
No,
like,
I'm saying like
"What?"
we're not gonna roleplay out the searching of the houses.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Goodness. All right.
Do we find anything in the houses? Then?
No.
Okay.
This village has been long since abandoned
But
and
did we
decrepit.
find anything though?
You find a lot of really old rotted wood and weather-worn stone.
And then, like, a secret sword under the floorboards. It's like a magical weapon, right?
Roll a d100.
Can I roll 5
Roll
d20s
a
instead?
D100.
And if I roll,
This one, right?
if I roll 5 1s on all of them, then I find a magical weapon.
Oh, 100. Or no?
No, that's 15.
I like how you just did it.
The answer was gonna be no.
15.
What if it was 100?
What
then
the
would the
hell is
answer
going on?
change?
I love how we
No.
both roll a d100 in a different way.
Nothing happens with either of those numbers that were rolled.
I was beginning to think nothing was going to happen no matter what we rolled.
Yeah, probably.
Damn
But if it was good enough, who knows? Maybe you'll fart out a sword or something.
DM intrigue.
So, you want to contact Umbrier?
Yeah.
Tell me how you do it.
I'm gonna, after the party disperses from our initial conversation, go into the second floor window of my broom again, and I'm gonna summon Servoy actually.
Okay. The little pseudo dragon slithers about and appears on your shoulder.
I said we're going to contact maybe a relative of yours. Not really sure how that works, but
Works his head at you.
anyway, I'd like you to be by my side for this, just in case anything sort of happens while I'm in there.
Is that dragon racist?
That was a little dragon racist.
Dragon racist. Oh, I don't know dragons.
Don't all you dragons know each other?
Don't you dragons know each
No.
Don't ruin it. Alvara's only racist toward orcs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm kidding. She's not.
Where did you go?
I'm in the second floor of the house.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna-
Gruda.
let me do the-
Ruda,
do the
no!
what did Gruda say?
They are understandably upset.
They are not happy with you.
It wasn't me. Aztec told me to say that. He was like, "I'll Venmo you $10 if you say this shit on stream with your dragon."
Wow,
Like,
Zach.
alright, I'll do it because I need the money. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no! Aztec, oh,
And
paper
here
just
comes the paper.
paper redeemed a potion.
Oh man.
I cast potion. Oh no!
My
My own brother.
Take
What
that
have you-
dagger
what
out
have
of
you
your
done?
back. Aztec sends their regards.
Oh, Vara
my God.
canceled.
Oh no, I'm joking. All right,
Okay,
talk to Umbre.
so you sit down and begin to attempt to channel the dragon soul within you, attempting to contact other plane, as it were.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
However,
Yep. It's an intelligence saving throw.
why did I think it was wisdom, which I have proficiency in?
I don't know.
That's bad.
That is bad.
That is
So-
very unfortunate.
You sit, and you begin to attempt to channel upon the spirit of Umbrier, who you know previously one of your team members has been able to do, and perhaps he could provide some interesting answers for you. And as you sit and begin to concentrate, Servoy on your shoulder, for a moment, everything blurs past your vision, and within an instant, you're sitting atop of the Lost Grotto again, and you see a vague... Why'd you roll a 5?
Because paper
not?
told me to.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I can't see chat right now. So I'll get to that in just a moment. You see a vague, blurry shape of a large, ancient black dragon sitting before you, but everything starts to blur quickly. And immediately you're shunted back into your own form. And you suffer... Let me just sit here.
I'm gonna roll for the potion as well. Separately.
You suffer 24 points of psychic damage and are considered insane until your next long rest.
What the?
Oh my lord.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna have to
what
look
does
up
that
status
do?
effect.
The insane status effect is you can't take actions, you can't understand what other creatures say, you can't read, and you can only speak in gibberish.
Oh, great.
Great. They can't take actions. That definitely won't be fucking harmful at all. Alright, I'm never contacting Umbrier again.
You should never use this. So
Oh
you
my
guys want to
gosh.
travel at night? You guys want to
No, we
wait?
just
Here's
need
the
a
thing, that is
tile,
just
Vara.
straight up part of the contact other plane spell. That is just how it works.
That is kind of insane. Literally.
So Alvara now is alone on the second floor, and we have no idea that that just happened.
Alvara, all that you can hear and see around you is you can see everything is normal, though everything has a slight blur to it, and you just hear this high-pitched whine in your ears. No sound is piercing through.
Is this a magical effect?
Yeah, do we have somebody who can maybe cure this?
It
I
can
can't
be
do
cured, that's
anything.
all I'll say.
Can I roll
Greater
Arcana to see if it's a
restoration,
magical
probably.
effect?
You're
Is that
not near
some
Alvara, you
magic?
don't know what
Weird.
happened to her.
Yeah, we're just fucking hanging out by the tree. That's what I said. Like, we have no idea.
How does Servoy react?
You just have to
Servoy,
go by yourself, Alvara.
you see Servoy look to you after you come to for a moment, and you see him look at you with that same look that he does when attempting to speak to you telepathically, but you hear nothing. You just see him staring at you.
Does Verity do anything?
Verity materializes next to you for a moment, Alvara, taking form in his golden light next to you, holding a papaya.
You
And
just hear
he...
broken Sylvan. That is
Chicken
no way
pot pie.
comprehensible coming from him.
Chicken papaya. Can you give me a sense of what Broken Sylvan sounds like?
You can fucking try. Let's look up some Sylvan words and try to string them together in a British accent. Not even
Okay.
British. It's kind of Alvara's accent's taken on a form of its own. Also, the British don't exist.
You can't just talk like a crazy person.
I could just be like, blah blah blah, speaking Simlish basically. Bonashino Makalu. Dag
You know
dag.
what?
Sounds like the
Simbabadoo.
brother from
Zimbabwe.
Wild Thornberries.
Yeah. Babla woobla babla.
Oh, group potions, everyone. Cheers.
Oh,
What's the name?
No.
It's
Oh,
Donnie, it's
fuck.
Donnie.
Who's
Donnie.
taking Papers potion as well?
Oh, what was the rule for Papers Potion?
Roll
Whoever
closest
rolled
to a
closest
2.
to a 2.
But if you
Oh,
hit
I
a 2,
haven't
you don't
rolled
drink.
yet.
If you
Alright,
hit a 2,
everyone
you don't
roll
drink.
that first.
I rolled a 9 on that.
I rolled a 2!
Oh.
Ha! Fuck you, I don't drink!
Wait, we have to roll
No!
two?
You roll a 2, closest to a
Thanks,
2 without hitting 2.
Well, yeah,
Drinks.
because Numbers rolled a 5, so it would have been him.
Or, oh, Andrew, you're fucked.
But we all have to take a group potion.
Natural
I'm gonna roll
20 for
just for the
fucking
fun
Derek
of
for
it.
that. But you know, there's a group potion anyway, so that has to be taken regardless. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah.
And
So
for one
two
of you
for-
unlucky ones,
two for
Mina.
Andy
That's gonna be
and
2.
I don't know.
Now
if
back
Andy
to
minds.
Verity.
Steve, you dodged a bullet there because you had a 5, right?
Phew, yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Verity simply takes a bite out of his papaya, not looking at you at all, Alvara. We're saying, landed ourselves in quite a conundrum, did we? You can't understand what he's saying.
No grad, no grad.
Hmm.
Drag it backward. Get it?
Unfortunate. But you must learn from your own mistakes, as must we all.
That's
He reaches
savage.
down, puts his hand upon your head, and just turns it forward so that way you can see your party by the tree. And then he's gone.
She begins
He
walking
said you're on
forward.
your own, kid.
She begins walking forward and then just bursts into a full sprint and jumps out this window.
Oh. That's good.
Landing. How much damage?
You suffer
1d4, right? Or 1d6.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, I'll add that. And you just see her start running towards this party on all fours. Viscerally. Puts her staff in her mouth to like carry it more easily as she scampers over. Like a feral dog almost.
It's
Guys,
another one of the Fey
you guys-
imposters. Get him.
Do you guys think there's something wrong with Alvara? Or do you
Yeah, I
think
think
that's
there's
a Fey
something wrong with
imposter?
her.
That
What?
might not be Alvara.
Oh. So
I'm gonna. Can I
I'm gonna-
poke her with the bottom of my spear, like the not sharp end?
Of
Just,
course
like,
you can.
Poke at her. What does she do? What do you do?
Alvara, you get jabbed with
Yeah.
a spear.
Just
The
lightly. I'm just.
non-sharpened.
The non-sharp
Yeah, the
edge.
non-sharp. I'm just poking.
A dramatic scene ensues where the stick falls out of her mouth and she begins writhing on the ground like she was just stabbed for real,
I didn't even die. I didn't hurt her none.
emitting a series of low groans like
Numbers with a 12,
With a 13.
with a 13. Something's wrong with Alvara. She finally fucking snapped, dude.
Can I make a medicine?
You may make a medicine check.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
know
also
I
gonna
could
give
roll
myself
medicine.
guidance.
Cool.
Can
Also-
I re-roll it as medicine? I have a +6 to medicine.
You can change that 12 to a medicine check if you want. Or it would have been an 11. An 11 plus 6.
God damn it.
+1 from guidance, 17.
So it would have been a 17.
Very
got a
So both
23.
Numbers and Mina. Something is definitely wrong with Alvara. She has gone, from what you can tell, insane. This is Alvara. You don't sense any magical properties coming from her besides the ones that she already carries just on her person. But she's
You know, where's
something.
she going? Where's she going?
I'm
She's
gonna run
wait,
snapped.
this tree
How
and start
does
trying to
she-
climb it.
Wait, you don't react at all to me changing into Alvara? Seeing
Oh.
yourself?
You gotta declare that.
I was trying to.
I'm sorry.
Alvara,
will-
you
I
know
will
damn
look.
well you won't be able to get up that tree that fast.
She just walks over and begins moving in front of you as if to expect like a mirror-like response.
Fumi is
trying-
going to roll a performance
Did I-
check and try doing this.
Okay. The rest of
Um,
you, what are you guys doing? Alvara's fucking lost it.
Mina is going to pull an animal out of the bag of tricks and try to get it to play with Alvara and keep them entertained.
Wow, you guys are really helping Alvara out here.
I
aren't
don't
you?
have anything that can help you. I'm a fucking
Yeah,
barbarian.
Mina's like really
I know, but I love
unsure.
how you're all fucking with her instead.
Okay.
Mina's trying to give you an
don't
animal
know what to
companion to
do.
keep you
Well,
Does
company.
anybody have greater restoration or
Flux,
something?
you were
All lightning
saying?
fixed it.
Flux is gonna hurry on up with a little trot, and he's going to use a lay on hands charge. I'm going to expend 5 hit points from it to cure the target of let's see. It's to cure disease or neutralize poison or to get rid of some basically it's like a lesser restoration. I think I might be wrong about that.
I don't think it's as powerful as a lesser restoration.
Okay, so like a lesser restoration.
Less
Yeah,
than-
well, that's probably. At least she gets 5 hit points back, though.
I know I did take damage from that too. And
Yeah, how much do you restore with that flax? It's just
Well,
5 hit points? Alright, Alvara, you start to feel a little more healthy, but you still can't hear anyone and everyone's just slightly blurry.
Well, that's all I got.
Everyone's slightly blurry.
Yep.
Oh lord.
Also, Mina, roll a d8, please.
I'm gonna just start.
Oh yeah, sorry.
In front of
That's
this
the
Humi mirror, moving my limbs all around, kind of look wild, like a wave with my arms and stuff.
Mina, you pull out a badger.
Charles!
It's Charles!
Charles!
Mina's just gonna place a badger down
Charles
directly
is a
in
little
front of you.
sassy, though.
The badger looks at everyone a bit frightened and begins to attempt to run away.
Vara chases
No,
the
no, no.
badger.
No! I stop her.
Try.
Make a grapple check.
Okay.
Both of you
Is
roll athletics.
I'm not actually contesting, but
Oh,
I
okay.
am insane right now, so I am actually contesting, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. Both of you roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Strength check. It's a 4. Please stop me.
That's a
You
flash
stop her.
20.
Whoa.
It's a flash of 20.
She's just like one of those little kids who wants something and has their hands stretched out, but
They go,
like,
"No,
like holding
no,
them back.
no. Bad, Alvara, bad. And I try to sit her down on the ground.
Oh, my level is 7 lost.
Yep,
You guys don't understand a word Alvara is saying.
Yep, I got all that. Could someone play can anybody fix this?
Mina is just gonna give Elvara a hug.
I have rope. I'm
Vara
gonna tie her
returns
up.
the
You're
hug.
gonna tie her up? What if that scares her?
She's scaring me. Okay.
I could try using the mind thing I did before, so we could all hear each other's thoughts. Maybe that'll clear some stuff up.
I don't want to know if. I don't think I want to know what she's hearing right now.
Well, we can't like just let her go. Like we gotta do something.
We could just leave her here. No, I'm just fucking. I'm just fucking around.
The person lost the abyss.
I guess like we have nothing, like
Just gotta take her with us.
out of character. We have nothing that can like help her. No greater restoration or lesser restorations.
I could prepare one, but it's
Anything in the
the next long rest.
loot?
Well, did we determine if lesser
fine.
restoration would work, or would it have to be greater restoration?
I
You
don't
did
know.
not determine.
What would I need to roll to determine that?
Make an arcana check.
I suck at these.
Someone
Vara's just
guide her.
ripping-
Numbers
Vara's
guide
just
her.
Sitting in
I'm
the
going
grass now, ripping
guide.
the grass
Guidance.
up around her and sprinkling it around.
Doesn't matter.
Do I roll guidance?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
He's a
Does anyone
druid.
want to help? Or
I
roll themselves?
cannot help. I'm not.
Numbers is technically helping you, I'll say. Because you two are trying to
Yeah.
like put your heads together for this, so I'll say you can roll with it.
Let's use 2 or 4 heads.
Trying to use one of 2 heads. That was worse.
No.
You honestly have
Horrible.
no idea.
Depends on it.
Maybe just some sleep. Maybe she just needs to sleep it off. It's hard to
Fire up.
say.
I think they need to just rest for like 8 hours. Well,
Maybe 4, because it's an
Maybe
elf and they
4.
don't need a full amount of rest.
they
For
might need a
long
little bit of
rest.
rest, but it's also only been like half an hour since we woke up.
Oh boy.
So
Lava, lava,
I
lip.
think
Lava, lava,
I
lip.
think
And she's
think
gonna
we
like
might-
point to Mina.
Mina's gonna give you another hug.
The hug is returned.
Cool. Guys, I think this might be a little bit of a problem.
Why don't we bring her back in the house and like tuck her in bed or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone cast sleep on her.
Oh.
Ooh, actually,
Granny Apples is just going to take Alvara's hand, and they're just going to lead them back into the house that we were sleeping in.
Alvara will gingerly follow.
Okay. Amazing
Okay.
how quickly I lose my bearings.
So tell me what you guys are going to be doing while Alvara's insane before you set off for your journey.
So we
Meet
have
at the
like
tree.
4 hours or so, maybe a little bit
Depends,
longer.
are they long resting during this time?
Am
Can
I?
we
Maybe.
see what
Hope
4
so.
hours does?
Or are they zooting around?
Well, I just meant because I know we decided to leave like in the early afternoon, so maybe like noon or 1.
It's
Like,
already
that's
noon.
what
Well,
That's what happened
Oh.
after we woke up. Oh.
Kumi is.
I thought it was still like early in the morning.
No, we did all that stuff. Crap. So we're here for another day, essentially. Or until
Well, the divination
the
only
night.
lasted 10 minutes.
All
which I
right,
don't know
but
what stuff
Kumi.
we did.
In that case, I'll say you spent about an hour doing what you would after you woke up. So by the time Alvara takes a long rest, it'd be like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, that's much more
put that
reasonable.
bitch to bed.
Kumi's Granny Apples is going to kind of just bring Alvara into the house, tuck them in, make them some tea. Try keeping them calm so they rest.
You're tucking her into the bed upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alvara's gonna rip the covers off and just begin jumping on the bed while you go to make the tea.
Okay, I make some chamomile tea, and
How's Savoy reacting during all this, by the way?
Servoy is staying far away from you.
uh-oh. Oh no.
He's sitting at a
Kumi,
distance just going,
Maybe you could sing them like a lullaby or something. It seems they have a lot
Yeah.
of energy. They might not go to bed.
Oh,
Just like
don't worry, dearie, I got this. As Granny Apples is gonna come in with some nice tea, and then start, getting your attention, and they're going to sing you a melody, kind of like Mary Poppins almost.
As you're doing that, Alvara wraps the sheet of the bed around her like a cape, holds her staff up high, and just says something incomprehensible.
what does she say?
You-
I need to know what she said.
This is important dialogue.
It's important dialogue.
um, bottom out. I'm literally just saying noises right now. I hope you all know that.
No, that's fine, but I want to hear
Alama
them.
Chronosol Malashara. And she holds the staff up higher. Malashara, and extends the other arm, looking at you expectantly, both of you.
I'm a little confused towards Humi. Humi, you just see Mina giving you like the most like confused blank stare, like, what do we do about this?
I think it might be time for non-lethal damage, guys.
Okay. So, Humi is going to change back into actual Humi's character.
Avara clings to the wall upon seeing that.
And they're going to start singing you a lullaby. All right.
I do have a potential solution to
I
this,
also have an idea.
but
You go
it
first,
would
Mina.
require well, one, it would require us to
Wow.
get Elvara's consent.
Let's try my idea.
What's your idea, Numbers?
I'm gonna follow the sounds of Humi's lovely singing voice into the house. I'm gonna see Alvara bouncing off the walls. I'm gonna cast calm emotions.
Ooh, that's a good one. I was gonna see if
Ooh.
we can cast sleep. If what's his name could give us a
All
level
right.
5 sleep again.
Make a charisma saving throw, Zach.
Make a charisma
You
saving throw,
you
Alvara.
had to choose the same
Can I-
the most proficient.
No.
Would that be a
Uh,
disadvantage because of the insanity?
Yeah, do I get disadvantage on
Yeah,
saving
actually,
throws?
it would be.
Oh,
the-
disadvantage. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Fuck, now I roll well.
Oh no.
Hold on. Can I roll my wheel and woe real quick?
You can roll your wheel and woe.
All right. I just need to determine if it's even or odds. It's odds. Yes. So I'm gonna use that immediately to subtract.
So far, they're at a 21.
5
Subtract 5
from-
from 21.
So 16.
16. Does a 16 beat numbers?
Yes, I'm gonna cast it again.
Oh my gosh.
Cast the spell and Alvaro just fucking scampering around and hides under the covers. It's like a kid who doesn't know what's going on, essentially.
That's
kind of the
okay.
vibe
Calm
you get.
Emotions is in a 20-foot sphere, so you can't
You're
hide.
wasting second level spell slots. Alright,
Do it.
disadvantage again.
Disadvantage.
Oh
I
my
want to
gosh.
do something that
Plus
says
9.
Yeah!
Oh, yes!
Natural
Yeah.
20.
go.
Alvara, it's like when Stitch is freaking the fuck out in Lilo's room and she puts that necklace around him and he just kind of falls down.
Alvaro. No.
Thank Mina is immediately gonna fly over to Numbers and just like, and give him a hug and just like, thank you so much. I wasn't exactly sure what to do about this situation. I didn't want to hurt her, but I also wanted her to go to sleep, and this is close enough, right?
Yeah.
You just see her,
Alvaro,
Very
like,
nice.
she's laying like straight as a board right now. just
you're
like,
laying straight as a board, but now that you've been calmed, you feel tired. All that energy you just spent, you feel real sleepy.
I will go to sleep, and not a meditate sleep, an actual sleep.
She
Oh.
goes.
Doable,
She goes
but
to
rare.
actual
Wait.
sleep immediately.
No, it takes time. I want to hear Humi sing. She just
Okay.
looks at Humi expectantly.
Sing fast.
Alright.
Calm Emotion lasts
Just
1
ignore
minute.
it.
Whoa.
Mina is going to also pull out a small pan flute and try to help.
A 26? That's a damn good lullaby, Alvara.
I'm passed out. But I want to hear the lullaby. If you're gonna make me speak gibberish, I want to hear the lullaby.
Humi?
Go to sleep now, Alvara, and dream of things like helping your friends and fighting dragons and doing wondrous things.
Head just bobs back and forth in the bed before finally,
just-
after one bob, it
Just
just
friend things with
passes
things.
out.
Alvara, wake
Close
up.
your eyes, go to sleep, dream a
I'm
dream, a little
Thinking
creep.
that exact
dream. That's fucking funny. Alvara's sleeping.
Alright, I will say 4 hours can pass, and when you wake, Alvara, you're not insane anymore.
What do I remember everything that happened? Like,
Yep, you remember that.
God.
You gotta live with that.
During those 4 hours, may
Have a
I spend that time looking for potential reagents for divination?
You may.
Yay.
And I would like to do a spirit session.
You may do a spirit session.
And I request 5 people's help, and we could skip that part. I can just tell you what I get.
Tell me what spell you get with your spirit
We-
session.
Do you have
Wait, how
5
many people do you need? Because we're down one.
Or 4.
We're down
just
1,
4
and
people.
Mina is doing something else.
Oh.
Down to-
Well,
You
they can do it in their sleep. It's fine.
they can do it.
We'll say you can do the spirit session. Like, you got
You
4
like hold her
hours to
hand while
spare.
she's sleeping. Like,
Okay. We hook it up like a battery. Okay. And they're going to gain. This is a tough decision. We're going to go with scrying.
That's
Okay.
actually the one I was going to suggest.
Yeah.
I will say,
What a
in the hours that
combination.
you've been here, it looks like it should be in the afternoon, like, or at least late afternoon at this point. The sky, from what you can tell, just from peering through above to the sky, the sun doesn't look like it's moved position. It still looks like early morning.
Guys, stuff's going weird again.
We should probably head out. I don't know how this place works, but I mean, well, it's still morning, and I don't know. It's been weird. I just want to leave this place, honestly.
Do you guys gather together and begin to move north?
yeah, I'm
At
gonna
the tree.
sheepishly sheepishly walk outside and just go, um, I- we must never talk about that again.
Oh,
Well,
we
talk
are
about the fact that you
talking
went
about
insane
that.
We
and
are
started
so
talking in
talking about
tongues,
that.
and
I will
That is
literally
not
murder
negotiable.
all of you in your sleep if you bring it up. So please, please do not.
DM,
Yes.
am I able to find any reagents in this time?
Roll an investigation check, and then we're moving on.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry,
Can
guys.
I ritual cast uh, wild cunning to give myself advantage?
You may.
Because I suck at investigation.
Me too.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Placid
Take a
20.
placid 20.
I'll say what it takes a bit of doing, and you do spend hours doing this. You don't find a lot, but I'd say you find about 12 gold pieces worth of nature-oriented reagents.
Can I combine that with the nature-oriented reagents I already have to
Yes, you
make up
can.
25? Cool.
And now?
I'm gonna. Oh,
No, what do you want to do?
I just wanted to see if I can cast divination a second time to
You
see
want to
what was
cast
at
it one more time before you leave?
Yeah, just to see what's at one of the other sites.
Okay, one more time, and then that's it.
I am going to cast it to see what's awaiting us to the southeast. Because
To
for
the
some reason
south,
that one seems.
That's probably Balradin.
to the southeast, you find as you gaze into your divination this time, what awaits in the southeast is a lair of a being of utmost cruelty that scavenges the lands and takes what doesn't belong to them as their own.
Mina's gonna
Important
shiver.
things,
don't like
valuable
that.
things.
Oh, I do like that one. I'm gonna relay this information to the group that there seems to be some kind of cruel and cunning creature that has built a lair to the southeast and has filled it with all sorts of trinkets and treasures.
Flux, that might sound familiar to you.
Oh. Do I need to?
Flox's ears twitch upon hearing this.
Yes, they do. They shoot directly upright, and then he just kind of like stands at attention. But then that's it.
Do you know anything about this, Flox?
Well, I have to admit, do I have to roll history on this?
No.
Okay, good. I think I've heard something to that to it rings a bell, I'll put it that way.
It sounds like we hopefully don't have to go that way, but it's good to know that that's there just in case.
One more thing to throw in there, Mita. You would know also from this divination that it is holding the key to something very important.
Oh,
You don't know
right.
what, but you know it is holding something of great
Um,
importance.
Guys, there does, however, seem to be one more bit of information. It seems that there's something very important within its possession, a key or a clue or something that we might need.
A
I
clue.
think that I think honestly we might end up having to go to all 3 locations by the end of this. But I think we should start at the one to the north.
Well, I'm kind of inclined to agree.
Why the
I
north?
could try also. Well, we have one of his journals. Using that, I might be able to scry, but I'm going to need an awful lot of reagents.
I can scry as well, actually.
Why don't we just go north?
Why don't we start with north?
Why
then-
north, though? I understand Number's feelings towards their deity, but this clue that Mina's alluding to is significant.
But the divination
Um,
said there was a magic item there. That's the
Yeah,
one we're looking for.
Yeah, remember the whole purpose for coming to the grasp was the one item that was mentioned in
Andor
In
Moreno's
the
staff.
book, I know.
Yeah, the staff. And the lady that's dealing with the spider person is also sending people to look for it. We have to get it first before them,
Of course.
which is why we have to go north.
Fine. I do think that you might be right, though, in that we need to hit all 3 points.
Are we gathered at the tree?
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Do you all prepare to move
Time
north?
to leave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on. I want to do something at the tree
Okay.
with everyone gathered around. I just want to make an announcement that I'm really appreciative that you all have joined me on this journey of self self realization and self exploration and background exploration and all the trials and tribulations we've been through as the double downs. I look to Alvara, who we almost got killed because of her just the other day. I look to I look to Aurora, whose home Barden was probably destroyed. Sorry, Aurora. Um, I look I look to Humi, who also, you know,
So
uh,
your
had
daughter's dead.
her daughter's probably dead in Barden. Um, and I look to Mina, who escaped her home to join us on this journey. And I pronounce us all an irrevocably joined group, and I wanted to debut this, and I cast Sacred Flame from my fingy to draw a symbol on the trunk of this tree. Um, it's two arrows in a cross formation facing down. Um, and I tell the group, that double downs. Get it?
I get it.
Vara
What do you
cuts her head
what do
to
you
the
think?
side, looking at it. Like,
Group symbol?
I
Good.
like it. I like it.
Well, I guess we should probably have some type of symbol. At least it's not a whole uniform.
not bad, not bad.
I appreciate you all, and whatever we learn up in the north about myself and about each other, I hope you all continue to accept me, and just as I will always accept you all due to our irrevocable bond as friends.
That was
Vara
real. That was
smiled.
sweet numbers. The feeling's mutual.
Thanks, everyone.
All
Now,
right.
now let's head
Onward.
north. And I whoop.
Now, will you all guys please move to the board inside the grasp for travel?
Oh.
No.
And I need you to elect one of you
Inside the grass.
to roll a d20 for me.
Oh Jesus.
May I?
Who's got the best gumption?
Which
I
one
don't
of
wanna
you is
be-
brave enough?
Gumption!
Want to do
no.
it, so I said
Oh, Humi did it.
Who me? No.
And you rolled a 2, huh?
Roll a 2. A random member of your party is afflicted with madness. Avara.
Wait, where are we again? The inside the grasp?
Inside the grasp. 1, 2, 3, 4,
The grotto.
5, and 6. So, you begin to travel, oddly enough still in what seems to be morning light even though hours have passed. And as you travel, you notice that your pace is somehow quickened. And with a 2, okay,
That doesn't sound good, guys. I think we're
you
Uh-oh.
begin to travel for a while. Feels almost like hours passed, but it's hard to tell. The position of the sun in the sky barely moves. And after a while of travel, a little bird
Oh?
in the shape of a mourning dove flies down with a piece of parchment in its mouth and lands to you, Humi. And he goes, ooh, ooh.
Shaped as a flux. I'm going to take out a little bit of food for it from rations and feed it, and then take the letter.
You take the letter, and the mourning dove flies away. Do you unfold the parchment?
I unfold it and read it.
Okay. The parchment contains a couple little bits of chocolate sweets. And the parchment itself details a very brief note describing the admiration and cheering from an unknown small Fae fan base that has seen you traveling through the grasp and wishes you well on your journey, as they seem to like you all.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my god, guys, we have admirers!
You got your first piece of fan mail.
Did it say who this was from?
It did not. It just said your secret admirers.
Oh,
Oh, how
we have
lovely.
secret fans.
Really sure I trust this.
Oh, come on. Guys, this is really sweet.
I mean, it seems real sweet. I want to trust it. I really do.
Yeah, but how would fan mail reach us all the way out here?
By bird.
I mean,
Isn't it quite clear?
No, it's not quite clear, because I don't know how a bird would navigate the grasp effectively enough to locate us and deliver us fan mail, nor do I know why a bird would want to do that.
maybe
Because
they just released it and just been trying to find us.
it's the grasp. I think we just have to accept that it's going to be weird.
Yeah,
Sure.
but maybe nobody eat it or nothing.
Oh,
Why
but
is
I
that
haven't
the
had chocolate
first
in
thing?
ages.
Tell that to
Actually, I
Verity.
haven't had chocolate since I...
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
you meant. I thought you were talking about the bird.
Oh, no.
I was like,
No, no, the
no.
chocolate.
I was like, this is a new side of.
No, Fumi is reminiscing about eating chocolate. They haven't had actual chocolate in such a long time. They just eat one.
You eat
Oh,
one?
I wanted somebody to just see what happens.
Okay. You eat one of the little chocolates that was contained within the letter. Tastes nice. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, no. Wisdom? Alright.
Wisdom.
Part of me kind of wants to have Nina.
Can I cast guidance to aid in what I assume to be their digestion, but will be whatever it turns out to be?
Unfortunately not, as Humi pops this into their mouth. Tastes good.
It was a fast bite.
That's about all you can tell, Humi. Tastes good.
Oh. Guys.
What did you roll?
13.
Oh,
Very much like probably just under the line, but you don't know.
oh boy.
All you know is that it tastes good.
What is it in the shape of?
Like little eggs. Like those little robin's egg candies.
Okay.
I kind
there
of want to
anything
detect
inside it?
magic on it, but I don't know if it's worth
There's 2 candies left.
Mina will eat one.
it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Tastes pretty good. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
What? Nothing could happen. It might just be
Oh!
chocolate.
It's
The
really
DM
good.
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good, Mina.
Those are really good. There's one more if anyone wants one.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
blocks. That's all you.
Can rabbits eat chocolate?
He's gonna shake his head.
Yes or no?
Shake his
I'm
head,
kidding.
not nod his head.
I know.
Well,
can
if no
shake,
one's
nod your
gonna
head.
eat
Well,
it,
nod. You can shake your head. And shake your head.
Anyway. Fumi, you can add 1 little robin's egg chocolate and a letter of admiration to your inventory.
yes.
So, you continue throughout this stretch of the grasp. The sun barely moving as you travel. It's beginning to feel like hours and hours. The sky not reflecting your time traveled. And eventually, towards the evening time, you start feeling a colder breeze coming from the direction that you are approaching. And you hear ever so softly in the distance the sounds of crashing waves. Until eventually you begin to make way to a little bit of a clearing, as the sun barely dips into the evening time. I would like you all to change your board to Moreno Keep, please.
Moreno.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's happening.
Oh, is this the tower that we saw from the water?
Maybe.
Good question.
We could have skipped
Maybe.
I feel like
all
one
of this.
person in this party knows a lot more than we do about this tower.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Let me put you guys on the board.
Did you make this one, Winter?
I did not. I did a little bit of editing to it. I didn't have a ton of time to like look too hard through it though, so if there's any raptors in here, then excuse me.
There's actually several raptors. It says it was a raptor church.
As soon as I teleported it, all I could see is this book through this glowing window, but I will not look any further. I go back down now.
I doubt that's actually there.
Oh, it's probably just like, yeah.
Like I said, I didn't get to peek this map too terribly thoroughly.
It's really cool though.
Oh, can we find?
But it is a nice map. This is available on Tales Tavern for anyone looking for a nice tower.
Cool.
And let me describe to you the scene you see as you begin to make your way. The looming depths of the grasp around you begin to give clearance. Distant sounds of ocean waves crashing against rock drawing closer as you start to see a tall shape through the clearing. An old tower stands precariously on the cliffside before you, overlooking a rocky shore, its silhouette a dark, jagged figure against the relentless waves crashing below. The tower, built from blackened stone, has begun to show signs of weathering and is covered in a thick layer of moss and creeping vines. Its once grand spire, reaching tall into the sky, is now scattered with a few spots of crumbled stone, with parts of the roof missing, the salty sea air whistling through the hollows. The entrance leads before you to a closed, heavy wooden door that's crusted with brine and bound with iron.
I guess we walk up, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Do I-
slowly start to walk up.
Do I recognize the tower?
As you lay your eyes on the tower and witness the shore around you, you feel a sharp pang in your chest. A bit of recognition.
I know this place. I don't know
Ye-
how, but I do.
Well,
Is, you know this place in a good way or maybe in a not so good way? Can you tell?
I feel I recognize it. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but we'll just have to wait and see. And one way to find out.
All right. Well, we're here with you, buddy.
As you begin to approach as well, you notice scattered along the stone leading up to the tower are various strewn pieces of aquatic life. Every now and again, you catch the odd whiff of like a fish bone or a rotting shark carcass that's located down in the deeps below. There's bits of crab claw and carapace just scattered here and there.
Ugh. Well, Onward, I say.
Follow your lead if you're familiar.
Can I? Is there? I'm probably gonna roll like shit, but like, can I like maybe roll to see if like see or anybody watching?
Roll a perception check.
It's gonna be shit because I have no fucking bonuses to it, but I just
It's a perception 24.
With a passive perception of 24 numbers,
say and let me not even roll.
you don't feel like you see anything. Seems quite long abandoned.
Get your cleric to do it for you. Yeah. Okay.
What are the rest of you doing as you begin to approach?
Can Mina look to see if there's anyone like peeking out from the top of the tower?
You can roll a perception check.
I will roll a perception check.
As we get closer, I think Alvaro is gonna try to like. Are these statues really here?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to like look and see if there's any encryption either or description either there or like anywhere on the tower, kind of alluding to like what this place might be or who owns it.
Thank you for the hydrate sippy Cadillac, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
21.
With a 21, everything here has been long since eroded. There's no sense of ownership over these decorative statues.
Do I have a sense over like maybe like what type of species might have lived here? Like were they human, elven, anything like that? Like can I tell from like the architecture maybe?
It's tough to say.
Judging by my fifth dimensional senses, I think this might be Moreno Keep.
Seeing any signs
No,
of
I have no
ownership?
idea.
Oh.
Mina, what did you roll for your perception?
I rolled a 25. Do I see any signs of people
You do not.
or any inhabitants?
This is spoopy.
What did the
Spoopy
statues
stuff
say?
here.
The statues
Seems
don't say anything.
They don't say anything. I rolled on that. Good.
Seeing
What
if
do they look
there's
like?
doesn't
Eroded.
seem or appear to be anyone home. Mina is going to fly up a little and try to get a look at the upper levels of the tower and maybe look through some of the windows or openings.
As you begin to fly upwards towards the topper spires of the tower, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Mm.
What?
Constitution saving throw?
Let's see.
Are your con saves good? Oh, thank God you
21.
rolled high.
21. Okay. As you begin to roam upwards around the tower, you feel a bit of magical energy begin to surge around you. A protective force against these upper levels as you feel a zapping throughout your entire body as a little crackle ruminates throughout the air. You'll only take half damage, but suffer.
I do suffer. This is taking a while. I'm gonna take a lot of damage, aren't I?
Mm.
I just hope it's
This
not
is not-
fall out of the sky unconscious damage.
It would have been 23 points of lightning damage,
Oh.
reduced to 12.
She's alive!
So you guys, you see Mina fly up, and then all of a sudden there's like a zap. It's literally just a giant bug zapper.
It's like a fucking bug
I would
zapper.
immediately look up at that and be like, what the fuck?
As Mina cries out in pain and flies back, hiding behind Aurora.
Mina.
What happened? What's wrong?
I think this tower might have some defenses still active. Best to be careful in here. There's probably some traps.
Oh
Alright,
gosh.
well, are you okay? Do you need healing? I don't know why I'm asking that. I'm in the wrong campaign. Sorry, I'm not a druid. I'm a barbarian.
I should
I'm
be
thinking
fine
I'm
for now.
freaking Faerun.
I should be fine for now. It's just gonna. I wouldn't recommend going anywhere without carefully investigating first.
Okay. Well, maybe we should stick together as a group then, and not let anybody wander off on their own. Could be dangerous.
What shape are the statues?
They are look to be crumbled like forms of what would have been like human armor statues.
Do I recognize the armor?
You do not. Feel free to anyone to roll an Arcana check on the statues.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will definitely do that.
I'll
It's
do a
very good
flat
enough.
20 any day of the week. Oh,
Oh.
I tried.
Oh.
Jesus.
A 12, a
Can I
14,
roll
a
just
9,
for the
and a
hell of
3.
it?
Yeah,
Mina
sure.
was just zapped out of the sky.
Mina's still recovering a bit.
Actually, for
14 on
some
my
reason, I
check.
have a +1 in Arcana. I
Good
don't
night,
know why.
Gruta.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, Gruta.
With all of these rolls, it's tough to say.
That's because my intelligence is okay.
Mina is sitting there thinking that, oh, every time I want to go fly around and explore, like, a cool structure, I get shot by an arrow, I get zapped by lightning, something bad happens.
Oh.
Maybe I need to try harder in exploring places.
That's the lesson. That's the lesson that was taken from this.
Yeah. That's definitely a takeaway, yeah.
Is
It's
the
a takeaway.
door is the door unlocked?
You can try opening it.
Somebody investigate for traps.
Numbers, as you push your hand on the door, it is heavy. And there is a bit of a cracking almost as all of that salt and brine throughout however many years has just crusted this wood a bit shut. And the metal around all of its joints. But as you push, you hear it all begin to crumble and crack a little bit as it starts to creak its way open slowly. It is not locked.
Fumi is immediately going to go into the soul of the undead sovereign and gaze into the beyond. Oh,
Okay.
no. Yes,
Well,
actually,
Humi-
yes, that one, yeah.
While Humi does that, I am gonna cast Detect Magic on myself.
Okay. You sense magic coming from all over around you,
Like the tower itself.
like the tower itself.
If
Okay.
I see Elvira doing her casting, I'm gonna say, if you're doing that to detect the magic-y things, let me know if you find any good weapons that don't speak Sylvan only.
This entire tower is emanating with magic, but hopefully, once we get inside, I can determine if there's anything we need to look out for.
Fumi, with
very
your
careful.
Soul of the Undead Sovereign, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Well, like Mina says Numbers as he turns around to the party. Time to learn the great truth.
Wait, I
Turns
don't
back
see any...
around and sets
You
foot
go
inside.
forward. All right.
Oh boy,
You
I'll
continue
follow.
into the tower.
I'll follow, and as a reminder, I have a 30-foot range on this Detect Magic spell, and it lasts for 10 minutes on myself.
Now, I want to just throw this out there, but for the sake of everything, the interior of this tower, again, I haven't gotten to fully look at it too much, but I'm going to mostly describe to you guys what it's like, and don't go off of the Tailspire map for this.
So that raptor's not there?
The raptor is unfortunately not there.
Okay.
There is a spell that can make a tower. That is something wizards have access to, yeah?
Yas.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
thing
believe
that
so.
Andy did.
Yeah.
In our last campaign.
Wizard Tower. I forget what
Baldur's
it's
Tower.
called.
Baldur's
Yeah,
Tower.
Baldur's Tower. That's the one I was considering on my wizard.
Oh yeah, Galders, yeah.
Baldur's, yeah.
So, as you
Baldur's
make your
Gate.
way through Baldur's Gate.
Galders Gate.
It's a really cool spell. It's a can use a lot of fun with it. As you all begin to make your way inside, the air is damp and carries the scent of brine and decay. The main hall you enter into is vast but dimly lit, with flickering torches mounted on the walls casting long shadows. As you pass through, you notice some of the decrepit walls are adorned with faded tapestries and hand-carved depictions, creating imagery of the terror of the sea, torrential storms, devastating shipwrecks, and monstrous creatures dragging the sailors of which into the depths below. Quickly, as you pass through the stone corridor, you make your way into what appears to be a main greeting chamber, and in the middle of which is placed a well-detailed and carved statue. An artful creation of deep devotion and maddening obsession. The figure before you depicts a fierce woman, tangled, sprawling hair intertwined with kelp, curling like furious waves all around her form. Sharp fins pierce from her skin along her arms and her legs, her figure bearing only the sparse coverings of latched-on shells and barnacles upon her skin. Her face is twisted into a look of beautiful hatred, sharp eyes peering below her furrowed brow, her hands filled with placed offerings as they are outstretched like clawed talons. Here before you, Numbers, stands the Queen of the Depths, and behind her, carved into the wall, is her symbol of two crashing waves that are framing her from behind, which is the same symbol you carry on your shield. And the statue itself almost seems to be gazing deeply, directly into you. As you feel that pang in your chest once again, and hear a soft breath and exhale in your mind as you begin to draw closer.
I place my shield on my back, and I put my mace in my left hand, and I actually take out my Trident of the Deep, which I found in the Black Dragon's lair, and which has the symbol of Umberly on a trinket on it. So I feel there's some connection there as well. And I outstretch the trident, and I ever so gently tap the statue with it.
You tap the statue with it, and nothing happens to the statue, but as you make contact with her form, you almost feel that same that pang of, not anguish, but possession within your chest, your curiosity, your anxiety. It almost feels like your heart has a series of chains wrapped around it in this moment that begin to tighten as you feel her draw you in closer.
I take a step forward, and I touch the statue with my hand this time.
You feel a sense within you of almost like a dominant satisfaction. Like the possession has returned home, finally at long last. Numbers, what's your passive perception?
24.
24. Mina, passive perception? You also had a really high one.
23.
23. And Audrin had a high one too, but he's not here. So what's Phlox's passive perception?
It's hold on, let me check. 15.
15. Alvara?
It's like 14.
14. Aurora, I think you said it's like 10 or 11 or something, right?
Yeah, it's like 11.
Umi?
Like 13.
Okay. Mina and Numbers. Both of you begin to hear the sounds, though Numbers, you are enraptured where you stand. You hear the sounds from one of the distant corridors that winds into this chamber. Of like a little bit of shuffling along the ground. Like muffled steps. Eventually, from around the corner, both of you two notice from the corner of your eye is a little bit of a lumbering shadow. It seems to not take notice to you so much, but you hear little distant whispers as it sounds to be muttering to itself as it begins to approach from a distance.
You hear that right, Numbers?
Numbers doesn't respond. He's just staring into the face of Umberly.
And she has you locked in her gaze. As Mina, you turn your head to focus in on that figure that you hear coming.
Guys, I think there's something coming.
What?
Yeah, Numbers is a little enraptured with Umberly right now, but I can hear something kind of muttering to itself, almost like Alvaro was before, but this sounds different, more.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? And I'm gonna ready Eldritch Blast. I also want to look at the statue. Can I detect magic coming from that?
You
I'm gonna
can.
burn
It
a
is.
rage.
It's almost blinding enough,
Yeah, I feel
Alvara,
like that's
that
safe to
this
assume.
statue, it's intense, the amount of radiant divine magical energy coming off of this statue. It is almost as if Umberly herself is standing right before you in this very moment. You can't even look at it with detect magic on. It is just so blinding.
She'll quickly cast her head back on the ground and say, Numbers, that statue has incredibly powerful magical properties. Please be careful.
It's at this point, Mina, you notice, and a few of the rest of you as well, notice that the shape coming down from this corridor begins to take a little more form. It's a humanoid shape, about the same size as Numbers. And eventually, as it makes its way forward, finally it stops, noticing you all within the chamber. And you can all get a better look at it as well, as he stands there. You see the shape of a humanoid that looks eerily similar to Numbers, except far more lithe and scrawnier in shape. They have a more gaunt figure. You see before them their skin, while it was once a golden tan, looks like it has turned into almost a grayish sallow color. Its eye bags deep, looking like it hasn't seen the sun in who knows how many moons. It's tall and a little bit hunched in its stance. Its long green, seaweed-like, dark green color draped amongst it, tied back a bit messily. It has sharp fish-like fins protruding from the top of its head and bits of its forearms and its lower legs coming through its armor, which you can see now is intricately detailed, though in this one's case a little bit more deteriorated state, nearly identical to what Numbers is wearing, in the deep blues, rich silvers of chain, and large pauldrons, one of which inscribed onto it on the right
Oh.
hand side reads number 126.
Oh.
It is clutching onto a staff that looks a bit out of its possession. It is a long piece of gnarled wood. And upon this wood is emanating just frightful presence of cold to the bone. It has bits of ice that are just seemingly growing and jutting out of it, and towards the very top it all curls around a large piece of deep, sickly green crystal in the top.
That's the staff.
And this creature stops in its tracks and looks at you, its eyes quickly scanning about it. It looks confused before going, and then he makes eye contact with you, Numbers, before he has this look of utter shock and confusion on its face. Or a look of like elated joy before it rushes forwards and goes, No, no, what joyous day, this cannot be. You've returned. I cannot believe it. Yeah, you, and then he looks you up and down, Numbers, whether you notice him or not. He is now right upon you, and as he gives you a brief look over, all over you. And he takes his hands and he puts them on your shoulders as he gives you an intense look up and down, and he goes, It's finally come. The perfect form, it's you. Iteration number 127. You have returned home. Yes.
Wow. I'm shocked. He snaps me out of my gaze lock with Umberly, and I see this, Scrimblow like come out of the shadows with a very magical staff
I don't really
and
know what.
approach me, and
Let's just say this. I don't know.
and he looks similar to me.
He does. He looks almost identical to you, but there's just something slightly off.
And I say, what did you call me?
Your name, of course. Well, what we all are. You're iteration number 127. You should know
We
this. Yes,
all.
you've returned home to serve your purpose. Yes. Yes.
We all. What? Who are you? What is this place?
He looks to you with a little bit of confusion, and he goes, "Surely you must recognize the land of our creation, yes?
Uh,
How could you not have returned here without knowing where it was?"
I numbers numbers backs up a little bit and like he straight up falls on his ass. He's shocked. He doesn't know what the hell is happening. And he says I ask you again. What is this place?
This is where we come from. This is where our great leader pushes us towards our destiny. This is what he created us for, yes. And you seem to have a little bit of a memory problem, but that's neither here nor there. We can solve all that in due time, yes. And look at you, and he gestures to the people you've brought with you, and he goes, "You've brought wonderful new subjects, yes. This will be perfect for the Master's plans. You've done so well."
Subjects?
I'm dropping Eldritch Blast and going to help numbers up as I look at this thing with a very furrowed brow. Like, subjects, what the fuck?
What do you mean subjects, sir?
Well, subjects, of course, for the continuation, yes, and he looks to you, Numbers, expecting you to be the leader of this all.
Oh.
Uh,
Are you ready to begin preparations?
I wanna roll. I don't know whether numbers would have the mental capacity to like go along with this. I just want to roll something real quick for myself. I'm gonna roll intelligence. And let's see. Okay.
Oh!
20.
Okay. Nat 20. I'm gonna stand up and say yes, of course. Now hand that here and take me to the master. Take me and the subjects to the master. And I gesture to the staff that he's holding.
Oh, the Master. The Master has not been around in many a year. He's gone to join our great mother, and he gestures to the statue.
Oh, he did.
But there he awaits for us, to return to him as well, and to serve her with all of our purpose, yes.
What? Well, carry on then, and I'll follow. Subject.
Yes, indeed, and he seems quite gleeful, actually, at this. This guy looks like he hasn't spoken to another person in who knows how many decades. As he begins to gesture you all into the tower. And as this happens, we're actually going to end tonight's episode.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
There's some wild shit going on.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Great job tonight, guys. This was a fun session.
Scary.
This was great.
Let's go ahead and do a round table real quick. Let's start with blocks.
Well, pretty big session. Shoot, I was really confident I was going to give it to Alvaro, but I think next session is very much going to be a number session, so I think I will give it to Alvaro because I like the way you handled your comic relief moment, as it were.
Alrighty.
Great job being insane.
Great job being insane. Alvara.
That guy goes nutsoid. Derek's favorite film.
I hate that you keep
I
bringing it
know,
up.
I'm just kidding. The movie's horrible. Do not watch it. Yeah, I mean, numbers. Big backstory stuff starting to happen. Starting to see the direction that'll go in. subjects. That Nat 20 was pretty fucking cool too to play along with it. So yeah, that's my vote.
Okay. Aurora.
I would also say numbers. For just big character backstory stuff. I liked the double down sign or symbol. I liked the little speech he gave the tree before we left the village. That Nat 20 was pretty solid. I like how he started to play it off so far, and I'm really interested to see what comes next.
Alrighty, Humi.
This is definitely a number session. A lot of backstory got unlocked. We also did an amazing job figuring out what we're doing, the priority list. So they're really good. But definitely yes.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy Artsy. Andy.
Tinks.
I'm gonna give it to Alvara this session because I don't know. I feel like that was a really, really good RP moment.
That was a good RP
Yeah, that
moment.
was good.
Honorable mention for me.
Alright, numbers.
So, I'm gonna give it to Elvira for a great job being insane.
Alright. And this is one of the few circumstances that I think I will allow a tie. Because
Oh, it is a tie. Wow.
it ended up being a tie, and I think, it's deserved. Alvara, you handled being insane really well, and numbers, you got some big stuff happening. So both of you can take a point of inspiration.
Wow.
And for you guys out there in the community, if you want to vote for who gets another point as well, feel free to vote on over in our Discord server. If you want to catch up on where we are up to this point, feel free to check out the YouTube. And if you're watching this from YouTube, hi YouTube. And we'll be back Thursday for Curse of Strahd. Great job, gang.
Wow.
Woo-wee!
This was some heavy stuff.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. We always love having you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you again soon.
Bye.
Bye,
See you guys.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye, friends.